So today I'm going to be filming this look I have on right now. It is using a couple of new products that I've purchased recently, a couple from the dollar store and a couple from Sephora. And if you want to know how I got this look, keep watching. Plus I do a little chit chat in between. I'm going to start today with using a primer. I'm going to use my favorite Hourglass Mineral Veil. I just put a pea size and then rub it all over my face. Today I have some covering up to do. It's kind of ironic that I feel my morning skincare about how I hadn't broken out in so long, and now I have a new friend. So now I got to spend today trying to cover the little sucker up. So I'm going to use that. Then I'm going to use I have two new foundations. I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. I'm going to try the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. So let's give this a try. I'm hoping I got the right color. It looks kind of dark. It was the nude color. Is that all it says? One pump is definitely enough. I did two, and I probably could do 2 full faces, but maybe I'll layer. We'll see. I've already done my skincare and sunscreen, so between that and now, does this have sunscreen in it? Doesn't look like it has any SPF in it. And I'm not sure what the claims are on this, so we'll see. I have currently I'm just gonna call my skin combination because I can't really pick. Sometimes I'm greasy and sometimes I'm dry. So one layer. Definitely not enough coverage for me. So maybe 2 pumps is enough, we'll see. When they call it Conceal and Perfect, does that mean it's supposed to be used as a concealer and a foundation? I don't know. Yeah, 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer. Well, I would say that's probably a no on my type of skin. If you have perfect skin, maybe, but and I feel like this blends really well, but I definitely wouldn't say that it's concealing anything. I mean, this, I've gotten 2 coats on it and it's still out there. So I don't know. Again, I'm using the Shadow Sense in Candlelight. I just really, really like this. I think I'm just going to stick with this as my primer because, like I said, it can be used as a color, which it really is, but it also cancels out any discoloration lines, smooths anything. You know, like I said, it just, once it dries, it doesn't crease. But until it dries, it does. I changed the lighting. I feel kind of washed out in that lighting. So now you can see my face a little bit better and all my wrinkles. So like I was saying, I'm going to use this as my under eye concealer and also to help cover up my little friend. That was probably way too much. Well, it's probably as good as it's gonna get. Highly recommend this. My under eye, and so I'm going to use my Laura Mercier powder that's in my NARS container. So I just have, again, my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to get a little and go over my eyes as well. I'm not using any cream products today, so I think I'm going to dust my face, and I'm going to use just my Hello Flawless that I've mentioned so many times lately that I'm just going to give a light dusting around my whole entire face. So I got a few products which I will be in my haul that I'll be sharing. So I'm going to use those today. I did get the bronze and highlight powder from Natasha Denona. I did have the little blush one, and I ended up returning that. That was a long time ago. or whenever it came out, however long ago that was. It didn't show up on my skin like at all. So, and I kind of regretted it. I feel like I want to buy it again. I actually want to get the big one, but I really wanted to get the big bronze one, but I figured I would try this first. And if I like it, then I will purchase the big one that just came out that has like 2 cream, 2 powder. I probably still will anyways, but I figured I would try this for bronzing. I mean, the problem I had with the blush one is that it just wouldn't show up. I mean, I guess this does, I don't know. So we started watching the show, The Society, last night. We only watched 2 episodes. I would never let my kids watch it. The language in that is horrible. I mean, like, bad. I mean, I was telling my husband, I bet you though, if it happened, because basically I don't know much, so I'm not going to be ruining anything from anyone, and this isn't anything you wouldn't know by just reading the, you know, what it is about it, the description. But all the parents basically disappear, and so it's just a bunch of like high school kids left alone in a city, and I'm sure they all would be talking that way. But it was like F this, F that, F that, and it's just like, my gosh, I mean, they can use, there are other words, you know, but besides that, so far it's interesting. I told my husband it's probably going to be like that TV show, The Dome, that came out a few years ago that was good and then went kind of crazy. This one so far, I don't know. I can't really predict what's going to happen, but it's interesting. So I also got this Bare Nudes Desert Bloom Gen Nude Mini Blush Trio. And it comes with that Peach Though, Call Me Blush, and You Had Me at Merlot. Let's go in. Oh, it showed up. It does show up. And that's the middle color. Doesn't it kind of look like the Merlot color? But let's see how that is. Like I've mentioned before, blush doesn't tend to stay on me very long. Not sure what the issue is, but it doesn't like to stay on my skin. So we'll see how that goes. But I like the color. It's not really pink. It showed up more like that Merlot color. Okay, I think I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and I am going to do my eyebrows. So I will be back because those take me forever, but I'll show you what products I use. Got my eyebrows on. I just hate how I always have one eyebrow that looks so much better than the other one. All right, the products I used were the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown, the CoverGirl, what do they call this? Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in Soft Brown. This goes on a lot easier than the Anastasia one, but it comes out darker, so I usually use this one towards the tail and this one kind of in the front. And then I've been using my Anastasia Dip Brow, whatever this is that just came out a few months ago. It's okay. I got mine in the color Soft Brown, and then I did go run through it with the Anastasia Brow Gel just to kind of hold them in place. So I do have to probably comb through them one more time because they're a little bit dark, but I can usually tell that once I get my eye makeup on. So I got a couple new eyeshadow palettes. This is the Sephora I Love palette, and it is light, cool eyeshadows. Are they all eyeshadows or is there a blush? It just says light, cool eyeshadow palette, but one of the shadows is big. So maybe that's like, Ooh, it looks very pretty. Has kind of a very light pink. It doesn't even give it justice on the camera. How pretty is that? Okay, and then you have a very nice size mirror. So I'm going to use this one. I'm just gonna get this light brown color right here and put that in the crease. And I don't do this very precise. Just want to get a little bit of color on my crease. And lightly, very, very lightly, get this darker color right here and put in the outer corner. Let's see. I think I'm going to use this pink color. It doesn't even look pink on my camera, but it is like has a nice sheen to it. I'm going to use my finger because I didn't bring up enough brushes. I wasn't thinking. Ooh, I like that. I had mentioned that I'm just going to put a little bit of powder on. I had talked about how I missed wearing black liner, and so I went to the store when I got a couple new foundations, and I saw this L'Oreal Infallible Sculpt, and I bought it not looking at it. So when I got home, I opened it to swatch it. It has like this huge ball on the end, and I think it's supposed to. But I don't understand how you can be precise. Spear tip for sculpted lines. How does that even? It's definitely not very black. And I like to do very thin and get thicker, but I don't do a cat line. It makes it very hard to get, I mean, not very hard, but harder than normal to get a very thin line. And it's hard to get a straight because it's curved. Ugh. I don't like it. I'm still using my Pretty Vulgar mascara. What? What? What time is it? What time is it? 11:21. 9 minutes. I'm gonna put another layer of powder on because I need it. So today I'm gonna use Summer Love by Lip Sense. I'm gonna use Pearl Glass, but very nice. I mean, they turn out very nice, very pretty. If your lips get dry wearing them, you just continue to put this on at night all day, and my lips stay fine. And to be honest, I don't even use gloss the rest of the day unless I'm going somewhere, maybe, but that even then is rare. So this is my final look. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you've used any of these products, and I will talk to you guys later.